All right, welcome back. I'm here with Byron Manuel, the filmmaker behind a new film that we are bringing on to Momitu, and a film that is a two-time award winner, which I already knew one of the awards, but now I'm finding out that the other award was one of the coolest film festivals that I really enjoy, the Misho Film Festival. Swoon, man, I was blown away.
Thank you.
And I've already mentioned that earlier in the episode, but we typically in this segment will have you go on to Momitu, all 10,000 plus titles in our platform, and find a film that we can both watch ahead of time, and we'll do a quick little spoiler-free review on the film. We have to do your film. Like, it's
Appreciate it.
we have to. I mean, it's not that it's just new on the platform. I just watching it, like, so blown away, man. Like, there's so many different levels, and we'll get into this, but and try to do it as quick as we can. But man, you're an incredible filmmaker. I just want to tell you that just to your face, and just say, like, dude, like, you have a very bright future if you continue to pump out stuff that like this.
Man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
But getting into the film, what inspired you, like, to make this story?
Man, honestly, so when I was doing an anthology series that I was putting online, that I was releasing on my YouTube, 8 to 15-minute episodes, and the idea of Swoon was an idea I wanted to do then. We ended up logistically not being able to figure it out, so it never made it to that anthology series. But the idea just kind of hung around. So, fast forward 4 years later, I wanted to do a couple of short films. I'm like, Swoon should be one of these. Good idea. We shot it as a short film. Made the short, didn't really do anything with the short, but when we watched the short, we were like, if we're going to do a movie, let's probably do this one. We can probably turn this into a movie. Mm-hmm. So another year passed, and we decided to do it as a film.
So then you have this idea. How did you come upon the title?
Man, so the anthology series was called Booty Call Chronicles. It was it's about,
you didn't want to call it that?
No. It was about, like, hookups gone wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like hookups with a crazy twist, a toxic twist at the end or something like that. Mm-hmm. Or if it was a comedy, something that was hilarious. But this idea was like, it was like a toxic lover. I don't want to give away too much of the movie, but like a toxic lover, looking for love. Mm-hmm. And then when I started thinking about that emotion of what this could be, the word swoon came about. It's like the over infatuation with the person is like swooning over them.
Yeah.
And too much of anything could turn into something else. So that's kind of how the title came up. It was almost like the idea, the title, all kind of happened at one time.
And with the casting, was that something that did you just bring that straight over from the short, or did you recast it and everything? Like, how was that whole process for you?
We recasted our male lead. We recasted from the short to the film. We were going to keep our original cast, but we had a scheduling conflict. Mm-hmm. So then we ended up.
And you're talking about the male lead antagonist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody else was pretty much the same. We added a few more people in the film because it was a longer story. But yeah, everybody kind of came from there. Like Cassandra Lee, one of my good friends, she was somebody who I had always kind of intended for the role. And then her and I together, we kind of found like the rest of the cast just in our friend group, pretty much.
She was really good.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah.
The character, I mean, her eye contact within the camera, just her body movements, like everything, and just like her, even the way she just spoke. Yeah. Like, it's just like she did a very, very good. And kudos to you for directing her that way. I mean, I'm not sure if that was like the creative control. Was it more on you, or was it more on her? Like, did you kind of let her kind of do her thing?
I mean, I'm more so of a director that just tries to keep talent on task.
Okay.
So I definitely give them a lot of room to create and what they believe is going on. But, every now and then there's that moment where I get to be a director where I could pull her to the side and go, but you're also sad right now. Remember, you're also sad. And then she'll go, oh, shit, I am. You're right. Oh, I'm going to do it different. Let's do it again. Yeah. So we've always had a great working relationship in that capacity. And she was there, in the drafts of the scripts, going back through things, questioning things. She had a lot of DNA into the film too.
Yeah, I mean, there's usually a character that really stands out for everyone. She was my character, like
Yeah,
by far, like
yeah,
my favorite character in the whole film. There's just something about her that just
yeah,
just draws you into her.
yeah,
It almost makes you want to be like one of the relationship. Like
yeah,
she draws you in so
yeah,
much that it's just like, man, like it really. Craig will understand soon when it gets on to Momi too.
yep,
This is the thing where he hasn't seen this film yet, so
yeah,
usually he sees the film too that like
yeah.
we're gonna do. So,
Now you'll
but
enjoy
man,
it. Her
she's
performance was
so
commanding.
good, so
Yeah,
good. Very. That's a great word. That's probably the better word that I was looking for is commanding.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, it just really jumped out of the screen to me when I was watching. Like, and I will say that the antagonist did a phenomenal job as well. Very strong on
he was killing
screen,
it.
and definitely you feel like fearful of him.
Yeah,
Like he definitely had that,
he had a presence for sure.
but he also had that rawness and like the
Yeah,
softness to him a little bit too. That kind
hmm
of like really kind of stretched that rubber band of his character a little
yeah,
bit to make you feel a little bit on both sides. Like
yeah,
even to the part. And then again, I'm not going to give too much away, but it's like even the part of how he was interacting with the other male lead.
yeah,
And I won't say in what capacity,
yeah,
but
yeah,
just like
yeah,
there was a softness to him as
yeah,
well. Because in that moment, it could have gone even darker and deeper,
yeah.
but it didn't.
He
It was
he had some levels to him too. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think one thing we were definitely trying to create was like, who am I? What am I rooting for? In this film, like, I like these intentions, but these intentions feel off. But it seems like this person cares, but do they care?
Mhm.
And just kind of create that. So when you watch it once, I think if you watch it the second time, you're like, oh man, this is kind of crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you really start realizing what's going on.
What was your biggest challenge on set?
I think really just completing the thing. It was 11-day shoot. 11-day shoot, little bit of money,
Mhm.
small crew, those elements. Once we got the crew up and running and we're in the day, we're kind of blasting through it. We're making good pace, but just overall pulling it off, from the producer standpoint, I produced it as well. My company is responsible for the film. So like being the lead producer, the writer, and the
It's a
director,
lot.
you know, uh, just commanding the team in a way to get everybody done, and one thing about sometimes that happens on indie sets when you have well established crews who've been, on big sets and, they sometimes forget that I'm paying for it. Well,
Yep.
we have no money, and their level of expectation of like, well, where's my fan? Or where's this is a little bit late, or the bouginess of being an artist sometimes
Yeah.
spills over onto these sets, which is a challenge for me because I'm like, gutter, get it out of the mud. It's me,
Yeah.
you
You almost have
know?
to set that precedent the first day
Yeah,
and be like, hey guys, just a heads up. Like
yeah,
I'm wearing 4 hats
yep,
in this film, not just to tell you that I'm great at all the things I do.
yeah,
It's because I have to wear all 4 hats because
yep,
that's what we can afford.
yep.
What was your budget on this one?
We ended up completing the entire film when it was all said and done for a little over 100.
Wow.
Yeah, a little over 100.
Dude,
Yeah.
well done.
We started out with I think we got through production around like 50,
Hmm.
and then we got some more money in later that made post go smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
get people paid because there's a short list of people was like, well, me included, well, us on this side, we won't be receiving anything from this budget. But then later on, when some money came through, then I was able to get everybody paid.
yeah. And I told you I was going to circle back to this earlier, but the music.
Yeah.
Who did the music?
Man, we reached out. I mean, it was hand selected. I'm big on, there's a lot of bad music in film,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
and
Oh
I'm,
yeah.
I don't agree with that,
I
so
just talked about the other day. I was literally on a plane watching a movie that like I know the
yeah,
filmmaker and I feel bad like I won't mention the film
yeah,
name because
yeah,
I'm just like the music
yeah,
was not good. Like
yeah.
it was just really bad choices. But
The music helps tell some, especially in this film, like it helps the story. It's not a lot going on, but then there's a lot going on. So it's like, it helped with pacing, mood, taking people places, But no, it was all hand selected. We just found a group of artists that we were fans of, and the team and I, we would reach out to people, try to find some songs. A couple of the songs we reconstructed, yeah, stripped them down. We had the stems, so we were able to kind of strip them down, add some other sounds to them and stuff like that. And the artists were really open about that, working with Chad, who did our score and stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, all hand
Shout out to
selected.
Chad.
Chad was killing it.
Chad, what's Chad's last name?
Chad Connolly.
Chad Connolly.
Yeah.
All right. If you're looking for
Connolly.
someone to put a good score together, Chad Connolly.
Chad was nice.
Yeah, drop into Byron's DMs. Find. Let's get Chad and then get him another job, man.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really, taking an indie film, like whether it's good or bad in a sense, if you want to say that, right?
Mhm.
Just better than the other or not,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, for
Like
sure.
whatever misses that can happen on indie films at times, whether that be from not enough days on shooting,
For sure.
limited budgets, all that stuff, and you're just doing what you got to do. And
We shot a couple air balls.
and you're just like, all right, we'll fix it in post, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the famous line. Sound can really, really elevate a film.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I go back to this as an example from time to time with a film called Stupid Games,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a film we premiered on Momitu, under $10,000 budget. And I will say there was moments that you're like, all right, this was made for under $10,000. Very few moments, but the things you couldn't really tell all the time because of the sound.
Yeah.
The score on it was incredible.
Yeah.
Everything they did as far as on the editing on the back end, like just
it goes a long way.
incredibly
It's a
long way.
long
They won a
way.
Telly Award for it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a great film,
That's
but
amazing.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
It really stood out to me, and I was actually curious. I was like, did he make any of the songs because of your music background? So
Yeah. No. We just
you
good
just
at
have
selecting.
you have an ear for it.
Yeah, good at selecting. And then, our sound, the person who handled all our post sound, Alec, award-winning sound designer. Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal. Great job picking not just your cast, but your crew.
Man, so
Great job.
important
Great
on this
job.
level. Thank you.
Last question. I'm going to couple two together just because I know we're short on time, but what did you want the audience to feel walking away from this film? And if you had an idea of who you feel would enjoy this film, who would that audience be?
I think the audience is anybody who enjoys thriller. Anybody who enjoys thriller, horror-esque type of vibes, a mystery, something that they're trying to figure out, would enjoy this film. At times, we've called it a little genreless because there's a comedic element, some comedic undertones to it. There's some drama, there's some suspense, there's a whole bunch of things going on.
You got some rom-com in there. You got
Yeah.
some drama. You got some thriller,
Exactly.
slight horror-esque
Yeah.
kind of in the chase, in the
Mhm.
chase scenes in a sense, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
a lot going on.
Yeah, so we definitely tried to put that mixture in there to leave people with the feeling of entertainment, to keep them on the edge of their seats, the whole time, guessing, trying to figure out, wait, what's going on, or who's this, or that person's I just wanted to leave them with the feeling of we felt entertained by this crazy story that really happens in a box,
Yeah.
so to try to keep anybody in our generation's attention in a box is like such a challenge. So, we chose extra angles, places that we were shooting, we tried to make unique, or the score, the music choices, moments of comedy, moments of suspense. We just tried to put all that in a good story and really just let the talent do their thing. I'm really happy with the way that the talent performed. They were phenomenal. They came to play. No complaints from any of the cast about anything at any time. Long days, short days, more rehearsals. They all wanted their opportunity to get something for their reel. And I think they did that.
For sure. Well, if you are interested in watching Swoon, go download Momitu right now on your smart TV or on your Fire Stick or Roku, or download on your phone. Type in Swoon, SWOON, or you can search the director, Byron Manuel.
Yep. It's free.
Thank you.
It's free, right?
It's free.
It's free.
Me Too. More for me and you.
Just watch it. It's free.
The best
Yeah.
movies and TV you've never
Yeah.
seen for free.
Yeah.
We got a lot of different taglines. But Me Too, though, does mean more for me and you, which is
Okay.
why we have the More for Me and You podcast.
Oh, I love that.
So,
Okay.
welcome.
When you just said it, that I made the connection right then and there. I
You're
was
like,
I
oh.
was like, get it? I knew this was fire.
Yeah, more opportunities for filmmakers. The Me is literally us sitting in the couch with you because we don't use algorithms to present content. We do it all by hand.
Wow.
So like when Swoon goes live on Me Too, it'll already be live when people hear this episode.
Yeah, by this time for sure.
It will be front and center so people can go click on it. They don't have to search for it. It'll be right there.
Nice.
And the two is you in Latin. So
Yeah.
all cultures, diversity. We want to make
Yeah, I
sure
love
inclusive of everyone here
Yeah.
in the United States that can come watch our content. United States and Canada.
Yep.
Shout out to our friends in the
Boom,
attic.
boom.
And yeah, that's it. Thanks for spending your time with us today on the More For Me and You podcast. If you've made it to the end, we appreciate you. Now, go do us a quick favor. Please like, comment, and share this episode. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode with the incredible guests we have coming up. You can also follow us at Mo2 Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. Oh, and for your next movie night, check out the Mo2 app. It's free and packed with amazing movies and shows you've probably never seen. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the pod.